Hi, Greg Zaban for GregZaban.com, and today I actually didn't make a video yesterday. Yesterday was Union Negotiation Day, and the big takeaway from that is patience and perseverance, I'm sure on both sides. So I haven't recorded anything about the day yesterday, but today was an early morning, and it was sales meeting morning. And what we discussed today was, what type of sales or selling technique did you use on Monday, yesterday? Or did you just walk into your accounts and did you just say, hey, I'm here to take an order? You know, in our case, what type of selling technique did you use? Because I think, quite honestly, if you're not focused on some type of selling technique, you're not really focused on making the sale. Selling is a process, and most people that fear rejection or fear, a customer saying no, or I'm just looking, usually don't have a selling process in mind, because if you take that type of rejection personally, you're never going to be successful. So what we like to teach is for people to have a selling process in mind. Expect that you're going to get the word no. I mean, you have to use that almost as a door opening up and asking for more information. Most customers that say no because you haven't given them enough information to say yes. So that's one of the selling techniques, and we had several selling techniques which were very, very interesting that people employed, and then we had some people that hadn't employed any selling techniques whatsoever, and this was just a wake-up call to say, hey, look, every time you walk in, you want to approach a customer, and you know what? If you've been getting no as an answer for the last 15 times you called on a customer, well, guess what? If you have the same approach, you're going to get the same no. So same in, same out. So why not freshen it up, try a different technique? I know probably about 17, 18 years ago when I was in the furniture business, it was something really unique. We had a new sales manager that came in. I was actually running a furniture store, and had been promoted from sales, and I was running the store. And it was real interesting because our sales staff was kind of flat, and we had a new regional selling manager that came in, and one of his ideas was based on reciprocation, which I covered actually in an audio. If you haven't had a chance to listen to that, that was a live sales meeting that I gave on reciprocation. And his idea, what we thought was very hokey, if you will, had a lot of power to it. And what his idea was is, as we see people pulling up in the parking lot, we want to approach the door. And what's the first thing that you hear, whether if you're selling electronics, you're selling, whatever you're selling, you ask somebody, hi, can I help you? And they say what? No, thank you, we're just looking. If they're even that kind, right? But to employ this reciprocation technique, what he had us do is we had a bucket of flowers, long stem flowers. They weren't roses, they were some kind of flowers. Okay, and as the person walked in, if they were a couple, we would open the door for them and give the wife, girlfriend, female a flower and say, welcome to our furniture store. Can we send you in a certain direction or help you? And that technique just opened up everybody. I mean, you never got any smiles when you approached people before, and all of a sudden, when you gave them something, they felt an obligation all of a sudden for a big smile, or somebody that would have been very stoic now is opening up to you and telling you, quite honestly, what we're here for. And man, did that just skyrocket our close rate, because then, instead of circling back and almost bugging people, which you don't want to do, but you certainly want to help them, we were with the customer from the get-go, and we say, oh yes, you're looking for a bedroom suit. Well, right over here, let me show you what we got. What type of bedroom suit are you looking for? Then you start qualifying the customer. So it's very powerful, the power of reciprocation. And we were trying to figure out how we could tie that into our our industry, the beverage industry, and we came up with some really good ideas on how to do it. Now, I'm not going to share them with you just in case you're on the other side of the aisle, but we came in with some very good ideas as far as building that reciprocation. It doesn't have to be anything real expensive. It can be something very, very minute, but it is just the fact that you are giving somebody something for free that will break that barrier down and help you close more sales. So remember that. Doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a flower, whether it's something, but you build that reciprocation up, that innate feeling inside that they gave me something. Now, at very least, they deserve that I talk to them, and at least be honest with them and where we're going to look. And if you break that barrier down, your percentage is going to go through the roof. Anyway, I'm Greg Zaban for GregZaban.com. Don't forget, please drop me a line if you want me to answer a certain question. I'll certainly try to do that. It's Greg at GregZaban.com. And if you wouldn't mind, please post a comment at the bottom of this blog. Let me know if you like it, you don't like it. If you don't like it, what don't you like? If you do like it, please put that as well. I'd like to hear all your comments.